Hey, it's Bruno here. It looks like you have your computer all set up. That's great to hear because we have our first client. They're a car manufacturer and they have some data on cars that they need to figure out. But there's just too much mess out there. They don't really understand how to read it. I heard you're good with data analysis, so I'm going to hand this off to you. Don't let me down. This is your first task. I'll see you later. All right, everybody, there's another task that Bruno gave us. We have to analyze and do some data analysis on some car data. Now, throughout the next couple of sections, we're actually going to get our hands dirty and start using Jupyter Notebooks and start coding. We're going to use Python, we're going to use Pandas, and we're also going to use something called NumPy. Now, a bit of a heads up here. The way we've structured these sections is that you should code along with us. So make sure you have your Jupyter Notebook open and you code along and write stuff in as we have as well. We'll also provide all the notebooks and worksheets for you. And at the very end of each section for Pandas and NumPy, we actually provide exercises based on what you've watched and what you've learned. So don't worry if you find some parts confusing, because these are pretty tough topics to understand at first. But by coding along and then doing the exercises at the end of each section, you'll notice that things start to stick bit by bit. Remember, we're learning these things because they're valuable. They're skills that are valuable. And valuable skills don't necessarily mean skills that are easy. If you could just watch videos from your couch and not practice and become a data scientist, well then everybody would be a data scientist and everybody would have high salaries. But that's not the case. We need to work and practice to really understand these things. So just giving you a warning, if it becomes a little tough, intimidating at first, remember this, every time something is difficult, that's what makes a skill valuable. So practice with us as you code, and also make sure you do the exercises at the end of each section because they'll help stick that information that we've learned in the videos. All right, enough talk. We got to figure out this car sales data. So let's get to it.